¡Boom! Buena vibra, siempre productivo, siempre positivo, lo negativo palca. Te habla Memin Calidad, la motherfucking realidad. Como ustedes saben, había cogido un break porque estaba seteando el cuarto allá atrás, la cama. Me mudé full para Dazed Cannabis en el 506 de la Jackson Street, aquí mismo en Holyoke, South Holyoke, te lo estoy diciendo, donde yo me crié ni apenas ni un minuto de aquí. O sea que esta es mi casa oficialmente y aquí estoy. Mi madre está atrás. Flow, te va a quedar hoy aquí durmiendo. Vamos a activarnos aquí en Dazed Cannabis, 506 de la Jackson Street. Las mejores flores las vas a encontrar aquí. Los mejores precios, te lo estoy diciendo de corazón. Yo compro aquí también. Yo apoyo a los míos. Dazed Cannabis, South Holyoke, 506 de la Jackson Street. Hoy tengo a alguien especial aquí. Todos los que vienen aquí son especiales porque son gente con quien yo me he criado. Gente que yo me conecto bien con ellos, especialmente porque están haciendo cosas positivas y productivas en la comunidad. Y estoy hablando de, lo voy a decir, pero él lo va a explicar. Le estoy hablando de City Councilor at Large, IsraelRivera. ¿Cómo tú estás?
Bien, gracias.
¿Estás bien? Esta entrevista la vamos a hacer Spanglish, el botón.
Un poquito de Spanglish.
Oye, Flow, prende el Spanglish button. Whoop. Estamos aquí chilling. We are chilling here in South Holyoke. Nah, literally, yo, welcome, Izzy, for real. This is a great guy. Una persona súper a fuego, súper bueno, que yo lo conozco de la comunidad. Y está bregando. Right now, you're what? City. Explain to them what's...
Right now, I'm a city councilor at large here for the city of Holyoke.
City council. So you gotta like explain that a little bit to my audience.
Yeah. So to elaborate a little more, every local community has some form of government, right? So you either have a town administrator where you have a strong city council government or a selectman, depending where you're at, or you have a mayor. What we have in Holyoke is a mayor.
A mayor?
Which is Josh.
What's Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, he was here.
Another guy that we grew up with, right?
Yeah, we grew up with him.
Holyoke.
Grab the mic like if you're gonna sing a song, like
I
there
got
you go.
My bad.
Yes, Josh, you know, shout out to Josh. We got an
Shout out
interview
to
de Josh
right.
aquí que pueden ver en mi canal de
Boys
YouTube.
and Girls Club Josh.
Yeah,
South Holyoke Josh.
there you go. That's Josh.
So ultimately, Josh is kind of the leader of the city, and the city council kind of helps create laws and file ordinances and fix things like the roads and the sidewalks.
Okay.
So you would talk to your local city councilor. You have a ward councilor and you have your at-large councilor. I am an at-large councilor, which technically means that the whole city can vote for you, whereas a ward councilor, only the people in your neighborhood can technically vote for you.
Okay, entiendo. Él está diciendo, en otras palabras, que está como el líder de la ciudad. Estamos en Holyoke, esto es Holyoke, la ciudad de Holyoke. Y aquí es legal fumar marihuana y todo eso. Y él está diciendo que básicamente está el líder, que es el alcalde, que es Josh. Y ustedes son que bregan con él para tomar decisiones cuando van a arreglar las calles. Ok, porque tú personalmente tienes que ver con algo que hicieron en la FLA. Sí. En la FLA fue un cambio que hicieron súper chévere en la cancha. Yo creo que llevan como 2 canchas ya arregladas.
Ahora son 2, sí.
2 canchas en la FLA, están súper activos, en verdad, y son canchas. ¿Cómo fue esos proyectos de la cancha?
So la primera is on Center Street. It actually is named after Miriam Miranda now.
Oh,
it's called the Miriam Miranda Basketball Court at Ely Park.
Que en paz descanse.
Y eso es una cancha que nosotros nos criamos jugando baloncesto.
Seguro,
¿sabes?
seguro,
Con
en la
Chanel y
FLA.
esa gente.
Seguro.
Banzo, Chavi, there's a whole bunch of us. You know what I'm saying? So like, para nosotros, growing up in that neighborhood, we always wanted to hook up that court.
Yeah.
And when I started like getting involved with some of the politics and I became a commissioner on the Parks and Rec, I was able to like have a good relationship with Alex Morse at the time.
Alex Morse.
Who has control of the city Community Development Block Grant money, CDBG. That money is a portion from the federal government to us in Holyoke to spend in neighborhoods like the Flats, in South Holyoke, Bowdoin Village. It's mostly in the low-income communities. So I kind of, with some other residents in the community and with a lot of what Pito has been doing with the basketball tournaments every year.
Yeah, Pito, explain to the audience who's Pito so they know.
Pito, I know his real name, but I'm not going to put it out there.
Yeah, no, put it out there. But Pito, we know him as Pito.
Stop the Violence basketball
Stop the Violence.
tournament.
He does, yep. I want to interview him.
16, 17 now?
Yeah, it's been a long time because his mom
he lost his mother. He lost his mother in a violent shooting. in a situation that happened in the flats, I think maybe 01, 02-ish,
Yeah.
right before I graduated high school.
It was, yeah.
So he's been doing the basketball tournament since then. And his tournaments and the movement to stop the violence made it easy for us to be able to advocate in getting a new basketball court down there.
Yeah,
so
that's why you guys
now
do
you
them
got
there.
center court. Now you got center court where it's back in the cage. Nueva Maya, new rims.
Those courts. I wish I could play ball, bro. I can't play ball no more.
You used to play in middle school. You used to play.
Yo no puedo. You know, I could be the ball, but I can't play ball. Nah, but for real, I when it comes to stuff like that, like I appreciate the people behind changes when it comes to the community. I love changes at court. I see the kids; they enjoy that, and I see the other one by the projects.
So the second one is in Thetford Apartments. That one is more of a Holyoke housing project. I kind of worked with Justine at the Holyoke Housing and letting them know that this is something that is needed in that community.
Yeah.
They went out, they got the federal money, they applied for a couple grants, and they were able to build that. And they actually have a scoreboard. They have a whole setup for people to sit down.
They got the little bleachers.
Yeah, like a bleachers.
I played there last year. I went and shot around.
And they got
I live in that area.
You could turn on.
Also at night if they need to. That's
There's
what's
a
up.
light that you could turn it on.
So hopefully they got tournaments and stuff.
The plan is in this summer, I think, and I've been talking to Pito and I've been trying to talk to the housing, is to try to get the Stop the Violence tournament to be throughout the whole flats, right? So you have the older kids play at center and the little kids play at the other court.
Okay, yeah. So you can.
So that way you could do both of the courts, like have a whole community throughout the whole
Yeah,
community.
who knows? You could probably have that's a long road all the way over there, but imagine like little. Because I know when they do the Stop the Violence, they have it's like a party, honestly. It's a celebration.
So I'm thinking that you can shut down Center Street and have that a party celebration. And
That's
then
dope.
In the housing projects, ya eso está cerrado adentro.
Yeah.
You could have a party.
Yeah,
already
right
in
around,
there.
So
two different types of parties because it's two different age groups.
What makes you work with that community? You're from that community, right?
Yeah, I'm from the flats, bro.
From the flats.
Cuadro grew up in the neighborhood.
Right.
I grew up in Thetford Apartments.
There you go.
Right in that particular neighborhood. I worked in that Boys and Girls Club there. I'll be honest with you, like we were in 6th grade together, bro.
Yeah.
Magnet Middle School.
Yeah.
Since then, I've been working with community, and you've been messing with microphones.
Yeah, this
You
is
know what I mean?
this is my
You've been
thing.
doing this forever.
Communications is my thing.
This is what
Yeah.
You've been doing,
Yeah.
So, ultimately, we're now at a point where our skills have been honed and sharpened,
Yes,
and we
sir.
can use them to make the community a better place in Holyoke.
Exactly.
And it's got to be from us.
It has
That's the only way.
It's like in-house type of thing. Yeah, that's why I appreciate when it comes to stuff like that. Like I personally, I like doing the whole YouTube thing. Eventually, I want to teach kids how to get your videos online, how to record yourself, give them the resources that we didn't have like growing up, like a camera or use, a studio to use, stuff like that. That's what I'm working at.
I remember the church dances, man.
Church
man,
dance.
Bean used to be the guy on the stage.
Yeah, activando el corillo en el church dance. Yo me acuerdo, Flo, tú no sabes nada del church dance. ¿Tú sabes del church dance?
He was like
Tú no
5.
sabes. ¿Cuántos años tú tienes?
Yeah,
26.
right,
You don't know, bro. Cuando tú Yeah. Okay. The new school. What you saying? We old school? We ain't old school. Yeah, we a little bit. A little bit. I'm not up there yet. But let's talk something very serious. Very, very serious. Let's talk marijuana.
Let's talk it.
Let's talk. You smoke marijuana?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's what's up. I mean, Josh was telling
I
us.
actually got asked that question earlier today, but I couldn't answer that.
No?
Because it was some younger age individual.
Oh, yeah, no. But I hear on camera, 21 plus, you do smoke marijuana.
Yes. I also went to prison for 5 years for selling marijuana.
What?
So at the end of the day, I did 5 years upstate. I used to sell mad bud. That was my thing back then.
You did. Wait. Rewind selector. You went to jail for 5 years for
Yes.
selling marijuana.
That was the major thing. They raided my house because they thought I had a crack spot and they found mad weed.
Wow. Wait, this is a whole different podcast now. Okay, so, and now, what do you feel about the way marijuana is going in Holyoke? I mean, you must have mixed feelings.
I have mixed feelings. You are
You
correct.
must,
I
yes.
have mixed feelings. Mostly because I have a criminal record now. I was selling bud when it wasn't cool, right? Now everybody wants to turn it into a family business, which I respect. It's cool. But it's like when you're saying that you're giving back to the war on drugs and that you're saying that you're going to help the communities that were hurt the most, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
And I can't even work here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, wow. That hurts you where you go work because it says that's a felony.
Yeah, because I have a felony.
Is that going to erase somehow?
The marijuana charge got erased. A couple of the charges got erased because of other things that happened illegally throughout the processes. But I also got arrested with some white stuff and a gun too at the same time.
Oh, okay. So it adds up.
Those are the ones that make it where it's like a whole nother level. But when they came to my house, it was because I was selling mad weed.
Yeah,
you know
it was weed. Wow.
That's the main thing.
Yeah. And then now you look, we're in a dispensary.
Now I'm a city councilor in the city, and they're asking permission to come sell bud.
Which
so
is
like when I get emails sometimes, they'll come and they'll say, yeah, this is to help the black and brown communities, the war on drugs and all this other stuff. And my question to them is like, okay, so how are you helping the person that went to prison, the ex-felon? Like,
yeah.
I know you can't give him a job, so what is
I know
it that
there's,
you're doing?
now that you're speaking
I mean?
about that, I know here at Dazed, and I know other dispensaries too, there's, and I'm not too familiar, but I know there's a brand of weed, I think it is, that every like percentage they make, they send it towards
incarceration and stuff?
people that are in jail because of marijuana. I know there is stuff like that is done, but
that's cool.
They should do more things.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I have to give credit here at Dazed. I'm not going to lie. I come here several times. I've been to a variety of different dispensaries throughout the Pioneer Valley. I'm not going to say all of Western Mass.
Yeah, Pioneer Valley.
Like, been to East Hampton. I've been here. Been to Northampton.
Yeah.
I just went to Springfield the other day. I'm not going to name drop anybody.
Yeah, no.
We're here at Dazed.
We're Dazed Cannabis, 56 Jackson Street.
So, but ultimately, this is one of the best spots I've been to vibe-wise.
Yeah.
Like, I feel the vibe. This is also, when I see the people working here, I know all the people that work
exactly.
here.
It's like
I either went with them to school, I grew up with them, or
myself. I work here myself.
You see what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's opportunity here that this was the reason.
No, I'm telling you, these guys. I kid you not, and I appreciate and I'm not gonna names, but the owners here. They're helping me out. You don't understand in a way. Like I'm doing a movie right now. They're helping me with the movie. They like helping the community. Anyone if it's reasonable that needs like sponsorship for any type of events or whatever.
They can't just be donating to everybody all the time. Like, you know what I mean? But
they do sponsor like local like DA Flow's baseball team. I seen the Whitleys, Denzel. They sponsor him. Like community. They help the community out. To me that's what it's about.
Like when I look here, if I go. The rule in Holyoke is when you come and you open a dispensary or any company with marijuana, your employees are supposed to be at least 30% Holyoke residents.
Okay.
I think there's more than 30%.
Yeah, I want to say, me that I work here, I want to say it's like 80%.
That's beauty.
80%,
that is what, that's the reason why we allowed the marijuana industries to come here. And the other reason why we allowed them to be in both the poor neighborhoods in Ward 1 and Ward 2 is to give the people in these neighborhoods an opportunity to come up with the jobs out here.
Employment,
you know
employment,
I mean?
and the pay is good.
If you're not going to hire our people, then what's the point of having them all in
exactly, because in reality, a lot of times, our people can't even afford to come to the dispensary. You know what I mean? And let's keep it real. You know what I mean?
Real. These prices.
Yeah.
I mean, I mess with it from time to time.
Yeah.
When I want to treat myself and feel good.
It's a treat. You know, it's a treat for like our people. I'm not gonna say like sometimes we like we got a couple extra bucks. We come to the dispensary. You know what I mean? But it's cool what you're saying because it's giving employment to the people that are there. Because imagine us being here in our neighborhood, just seeing these people make money, and us, we can't even get employment there, and they are giving employment to. Here in Holyoke, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all the dispensaries giving employment.
I appreciate all the dispensaries coming out here and doing their thing. You know what I mean? Like they're contributing to a community that has been struggling for a while, and they're helping bringing some life back to some buildings and some communities that have
people
been
from out of town coming to Holyoke and all that.
Pretty soon we'll see some changes on the streets and on the sidewalks because the community impact fees will be able to be spent. Yeah. And we'll be able to hook up.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, right? Because
we'll be able to hook up the streets here.
That brings in money, taxes, and all that. Okay, see, that's part I don't understand.
That's part of the whole. That's part of the whole system and the process. You know what I mean?
I know how to make videos, edit them, but that whole taxes and all that.
I mean, I'm not into the details of it. I just need to understand the fundamentals. Like, if this business comes, they're gonna pay their share, and then it's gonna work. How much is it gonna come towards us? That way. our revenue is coming back more as a city, and we can pay for more stuff. We can fix
yeah,
our
definitely.
parks.
And
We can
it's
do our
looking
thing.
better. Like right now, we're getting festivals. You seen they're doing the festival,
The Patronales one I
the
saw, right?
Patronales. See, I didn't.
mean,
You
it's-
even said it.
It's pretty to go from the St. Patrick's Day whole weekend joint to then move on to the Fiesta de Patronales,
Yeah.
and then continue on to
They got the
whatever else
Noche
is
de San
happening.
Juan,
And then
too.
San Juan is going to
Yeah.
happen. They're going to probably do the block party thing that they did last year on High Street.
Yeah, the food.
Yep.
I mentioned food and I get
I think
goosebumps.
Diosdado and them might do the Familia Hispana stuff
Y
too.
familia hispana.
If that happens too, then before you know it, we about to be a culture community.
Yeah.
That's about that. you
Nah,
know?
it's cool. Like the whole festival definitely has to come back, and it's coming back this year, August. I want to say 4, 5, 6, 7 around there. I don't know if the dates are there,
I think
but
that's it. It's
yeah.
a 4-day weekend. I
it's a
think.
4-day weekend. Starts Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Es un evento. Viene el festival para los que están escuchando español e inglés. Viene el festival para Holyoke, el festival de la familia hispana que siempre año. Se llama Las Patronales este año.
The Fiesta
Fiesta
Patronales.
Patronales.
There's two different ones. The Fiesta
Patronales
Patronales is a newer one, and La Familia Hispana, I don't know their dates yet.
Yeah,
That's a
la
whole
familia
different
hispana
one.
esa es otra gente
Yeah,
aparte.
that's a whole nother one. But there's two events that would be good for our community.
Yeah,
to
oh
come
yeah,
out to.
definitely. I know I'm working with Priscilla, with Gabi, City
the Fiesta
Sports,
Patronales.
the Fiesta Patronales. That's gonna be a great event.
Yes.
They're gonna have some good artists there. So, what yourself are working for the future here in Holyoke that you have in mind
So
that you want to tell?
right now, I work for a nonprofit organization called Families First. They're out of Boston. They just moved to Holyoke, Springfield, and Chicopee area.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get them embedded within the community. A lot of what they do is they deliver a parenting curriculum for parents that have kids from 0 to 8 years old. We have two different curriculums, 0 to 3 and then 3 to 8.
Okay.
And our job, well, not our job, like we have parent educators that come in, and when we run these groups, it's to help the parents realize the skills that they have as parents, and then trying to help them understand, like, how to better navigate.
So you work one-on-one with
Well, it's not. I'm the program manager, so I set up the programs. I recruit the parents and put them in. But I hire, my boss and we recruit parent educators that will work with them and do workshops with them.
so
to
no
help
matter
them
what,
work
you're
on their
still
skills.
working with people. That's what I'm trying to
In the
say. That
community,
you're
yeah.
the community. Is here in
Okay.
Holyoke?
So it's starting in Springfield, the first program. The second program, we're going to do it in Holyoke. And then we're going to try to embed it within Holyoke, Chicopee, Springfield overall. But it's poquito a poquito getting like strides just so that we can get rolling. But eventually we're going to rock out. I'm also organizing with the Holyoke Youth Girls Softball League charity softball game.
Okay.
It's supposed to be June 18th. I'll be looking for sponsors, but I can't ask for them because I'm a city councilor. So I'll have the people from softball
They'll
do
do
their
that.
thing. Yeah, because
Okay, so anybody in the neighborhood, if you see people asking sponsorship, man, sponsor,
So
you know,
the
help the
idea
people
behind
around.
that event is it's going to be Dean Tech versus Holyoke High,
Okay.
right? So I'm trying to recruit players that want to play. Costs $125 to play because the money goes towards the
Is it
softball
older
league.
people?
Yeah, they're adults.
Adults?
Yeah, it's co-ed to men and women.
You're gonna play?
More than likely I'm going to play.
Okay.
yeah.
What's that? Summertime?
In the summer, June 18th.
Sign me up.
I'm going to see if I can get you in. If anything, you could be the MC for the day,
Yo, bro, like I think I could. I still got a couple swings and something.
I see if I
Nah,
can
but
get
see,
that,
hit me up for real,
I'll hit
man.
you up. So
All right.
like the money is gonna end up going to paying for the girls to get new catchers equipment.
Oh, that's
new
what's up.
bats,
Yeah.
Y máscara, so when they go field the ball, para que no le den la cara.
Yeah.
And
Qué bueno,
at the same
ayudando a la
time, too,
comunidad.
trying to pay for like conditioning workshops. Y también to pay for them to get some coaches to teach them how to pitch and do all the other stuff. Because I don't know how to pitch softball.
Yeah.
I play baseball.
Baseball, yeah, nah. But that's what's up, bro. I appreciate it. Our time here is like kind of like short, but bro, you have so much to talk about. You're helping the community. I admire you. I say that all the time. When
thank
you
you,
were
man.
running and Izzy everywhere, you have people, bro. I admire that and what you do for the community.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You come a long way too, brother. Magnum Middle School, I remember.
Yeah,
I see you
always
with the little
music.
book bag.
Yeah, always music. I still got the book bag, not the same one though. I appreciate it. Yo, Izzy, thanks for coming by. You got Instagram? You got, how can people?
It would be on my Instagram is IsraelRivera. My Facebook is IsraelRivera for Holyoke. My website is IsraelRivera for Holyoke @gmail.com. No, it's that's my email. But
Yeah.
IsraelRivera is my website.
Okay,
I gotta update it, so don't get mad when you see that. But ultimately, I got some stuff on there for you to check out. If you need any other questions, feel free to reach out.
Nah, because when you had the campaign running and all that, that's when you were active. Now you're just working.
Yeah, now I'm working, so
you're
it's
working.
harder. Like I should. Like I'm gonna be honest, we don't get paid like other city councilors in bigger cities and bigger towns. Like if I did, I'd take a little portion of my check just to pay somebody to keep my stuff up.
Yeah. Nah, I
and
feel
keep
you.
writing stuff.
Nah, but you good. You're working with the community,
Yeah,
and that's what matters. Nobody
I'm
needs
getting
to.
my master's right now. I got 2 babies.
Oh,
I
congrats,
got
congrats.
A job, and I'm doing city council, and I'm about to coach softball too again.
Oh,
so
man. I
we
see
about
the
to
gray
rock
hairs
out.
coming. I see the gray
Está
hairs.
saliendo
Yeah, I see them. Yo, I appreciate you, man. You have a good one. Estamos aquí en Dazed Cannabis, 506 de la Jackson Street, Holyoke, Massachusetts, donde tú puedes venir a buscar las mejores flores. Las flores que te van a llevar a ti a las nubes. Porque estamos aquí fumando antes y después del podcast. Se lo dice Memin Calidad, la motherfucking realidad. Dale para acá, Dazed Cannabis, Stay Dazed, 506 de la Jackson.